Hey, what's happening? It's your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward here, and I've got a question that was sent to me from one of my YouTube followers, and it was just a personal message, and I just want to cover it really quick here in a little fast and furious webcam video. The question is, hey Lee, I seen your tutorial video on how to bench press correctly. You explain how to arch our back and expand our chest, tuck our elbows and all that stuff to protect the shoulders and activate the chest muscles. But does this technique work with the incline bench? I tried it and it feels really uncomfortable. Alright, that is a good question and one that I get asked quite a bit, especially with regards to that video. And just to make sure we're all on the same page, I'm actually going to post the link to that bench press tutorial video that he's referring to. I'll post it in the description below, so if you haven't already seen it, you can go check that one out. But when you're doing a flat bench, incline bench, decline bench, I mean, there are some similarities and there are some differences. So one thing you need to look at is the incline bench is an in-between lift between the flat bench and a shoulder press. So when you do a flat bench, typically what I recommend people do is keep their elbows tucked more to the sides at a, keep your upper arms at a 45-degree angle to your torso. When you do a shoulder press, your arms are straight up to the side. So an incline bench is in between there. Your elbows aren't going to be as tucked as they are when you're doing a flat, but they're not going to be as flared out when you're doing a shoulder press. So it's kind of in between. And it's going to take a little bit of practice and experimenting on your part to find your personal sweet spot, where it feels the best for you. One thing that's going to stay the same with all bench press variations, flat, incline, decline, doesn't matter, is how you position your upper back and expand your chest. What I want you to do is purposely expand your chest, puff your chest out, and this is going to help to activate the pecs to a greater degree. And while you're doing that, purposely contract your upper back by pulling your shoulder blades together behind you. Think of creating a lot of tension in your upper back, flexing your traps, and what this is going to do is give you a solid base, a lot of muscular tension in the upper back, and this will give you a solid base from which to press from. So that's the position you want to have your upper back and your chest in every time you bench, whether it's flat, incline, decline, doesn't matter. Always think of that. And by doing that, expanding your chest, you're going to help to contract the chest more. Don't lie concave, because what happens when you concave your chest forward, it places a lot more stress on the shoulders and there's less muscle activation in the pecs. So always expand the chest out, puff it out, and that'll help to contract the chest fully. So it's going to take a little bit of practice, I mean, you're not going to get this stuff overnight. So what I suggest you do is take a couple workouts and just focus on your technique. Go into the gym, take about 50% of your max weight, and just work on multiple sets, practicing your technique. Practice the setup, practice arching your chest, your upper back, expanding your chest, all that stuff. Experiment with different widths on the bar, experiment with different angles on the bench, different seat heights, all that stuff, and just find what works best for you, what feels the best for you, and what allows you to get the best contraction in the upper chest. And once you get that technique down pat, then you can focus on, training with progressive overload and all your future workouts. But it's good to just take a little step back every now and then and have a couple workouts where you focus primarily on technique. Don't worry about repping up to failure, don't worry about setting a personal record or any of that crap. Just focus on getting your technique down pat. Once you get that down, then all your future workouts will go that much more productive. So it's a good tip that you can apply to not only the incline bench, but any exercise that you're stuck on or that you feel a little bit unsure of. So hopefully that was helpful, and you can look forward to more little Ask Lee video clips like this in the future. This is going to be a regular feature that I'm going to be posting up on my YouTube channel. So I'll be back again tomorrow with another Ask Lee video question. Take care. Over and out.